Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave and this is my daily ruling. Amy calls you over to the table at a limited event at Professional REL and tells you that her opening hand has 2 breeding pools. Upon investigation, you find that her deck contains 2 breeding pools and 1 Simic Guildgate in it, whereas her deck list says that she should be playing 2 Simic Guildgate and 1 breeding pool. We'll assume for the sake of this question that this is an honest mistake and that Amy's sealed pool actually does contain the cards that she's playing. Of course, it's a good idea to investigate the possibility that she may have, intentionally or otherwise, altered the contents of her deck and or sealed pool. For ideas about how you would go about that, check out yesterday's daily ruling. So, anytime you have a situation where there's a discrepancy between the cards in a player's deck and what the player wrote on their deck list, you're pretty much looking at either deck problem or deck list problem. The different penalties and fixes associated with these make it important to determine which infraction has occurred, but the only difference between them is basically which one, the deck or the deck list, the player is intending to be correct. This may be a little bit unsatisfying for people who like to see definitive answers to every question, but if anything, this just serves to underscore the importance of good investigation skills in making a correct determination. Regarding the case of the original question, it's pretty clear that Amy was intending to play the cards contained in her limited pool, meaning that her deck is correct and her deck list is wrong. This being the case, the correct infraction is a deck list problem, and the penalty for this is a game loss. Because this infraction was noticed after Amy drew her opening hand, we can say that the game has already started. This isn't too big of a deal if this was game 2 of the player's match, but if it's game 1, it's especially significant because if a game loss is assessed before a match begins, players are not allowed to use sideboards in the first game that they played. Because the players are allowed to use sideboards here, that makes it especially important for the judge taking this call not to reveal any information about what cards might have been involved, unless, for example, Amy had already volunteered this information to her opponent. So there you have it. How did you do? Join me tomorrow for another daily ruling. But until then, I hope you have a great day.